important game. RSG Philippines versus Echo. This could be the road to a reverse sweep or the end of the road for RSG Philippines.
Gentlemen, let's not forget, Echo is still at match point.
Yep.
So regardless of how white hot, blue hot Nats is, he's just but one player. We mentioned it already, they have to follow through. Because if not, Echo can lean hard on the fact that the pressure is on. And RSG could be eliminated right here, right now.
All of the Raiders in the arena just buzzing in anticipation with what's to come. And all junglers will be starting on their purple buffs. I think they won't be meeting for quite a while here unless we do see big invades. But so far, Yuzong has been protecting his own jungle entrances against this Vendetta.
That's something that can really defend against a Vendetta. And but you know what, Leo's right. Absolutely, there's just no I in team. You can't go solo here all day long. It's very unlikely, but there's a lot of eyes in Mississippi, though.
Yeah, I agree. There's 5 eyes in Mississippi. Now, Eman and Benny Cutie with a short 1v1. Light will be there to provide a bit more zoning, but Carl Teasy, Light spots him out. That could have been a very, very fast kill if ever he did dash in.
Yeah, close to 4 here. Carl Teasy ready with the Decimate already. And then there's some time before we can get into that turtle area.
As we say, the whole sliding back into a current metagame affects also the rotations. You see here, the mid laners did not go for the double XP start. So that means both Nats, Sanford, and the roamers in Light and in JP have to wait. This is going to be a very specific kind of turtle dance. Because neither have as clean of a go, no ults.
And I have to agree, the rotation coming in from Irad came in quite early. It's just to deny a lot of XP cards coming in here for Stanford, but now they're going to go all in.
Yeah, great defense, great initiate here from Nats. Already using up the Petrify, but look at this. This is why they pick it up. Sanford's regenerating.
And now the turtle, half HP, Electo, final blow, Precious Wrath, secures that turtle.
Irad's still going to be the one to take it up, and that's first blood as well, being served up for RSG. What's the punchback going to look like here?
Sanford still looking for that team fight. They find Light, but Carl Teasy low HP already, and they won't be continuing that fight. Echo loses out on that one.
Yep, there it is. RSG was first to actually get to level 4, and that made all the difference.
Huge difference here, especially with the sustain. Can't really take out anyone, but you're doing a pretty good job if you're getting that right off the bat. Going straight up into Sanford, next target here. Down goes the Praises Wrap, but it's all good in the hood so far, at least for the remaining members. But will it be for long? Aqua, force a flicker out, still gonna go down.
Now it's 2 for 2 in our kill score, but the turtle did go to the hands of RSG. Slight gold lead for the Raiders. JP's found out here by Light, but I don't suspect there will be a kill further. RSG still ahead.
All right, so far so good. Oh Lord, we've seen this already. Less than, what, 3 minutes and a half in, Benny Cutie scores himself a Haas Claws. This is a relatively mum gold lane here. And Benny Cutie, despite being down on EXP, I'd say even in an engagement, if he decides to pick a fight with Eman, he's more likely to win.
Yeah, the damage coming in for this hero, this Bruno specifically, especially early on, is a lot to take, especially if you're 1-1 who has naturally low HP in the early parts of the game. Unless he's rocking the steel leg plates, then maybe he stands a chance to survive. But Light, looking for Benny, doesn't really find him.
Again, Light's just going to do this all day. He's just going to try to threaten out that way the dragon just so he can keep JP close here.
Yep. And even in the terms of gold, I'd say this paints the same picture. Same with the XP lanes, XP situation, because yeah, Eman is much easier and gets more rotations in from his roamer. But get this, Benny Cutie has a Purify that also purifies the stacks from Wanwan.
Yeah, Wan definitely going to be a bit more of a precarious situation here. Carl T is going to be able to get that turtle though, and the re-engage is strong here from Sanford's Black Dragon form. Going straight up onto the Netherrealm user, but the fight's still ongoing. They're trying to slow down Nats as well. Irad's going to be the one in the front here, and JP going to be able to get taken out.
Wow, the eye for an eye coming in from Nats, stunning up JP. That's perfect timing coming in from that Vendetta.
Yep, long drawn out fight like that, definitely the one was going to take the skies. But what is clear here is RSG seems to understand that they also have to juggle their HP bars. It's not so easy to say, you know what, NetherRealm, we're good. They have to watch out for KarlTzy because they've denied KarlTzy a chain of decimates. So that should be key here for them to ramp up into a solid mid-game power spike.
I say so. But adding up to that, spike is going to be that gold from that turret on bot side. Should be pretty big for RSG. I mean, every small advantage here will definitely count.
Yeah, and RSG with a very small advantage, just around 500 gold here. This is still anybody's game, and we have to remind all of our viewers right now how important this is. It's either a way for RSG to just continue this, or Echo just ending it all, and now Echo in a very even spot. Is this something that they want against RSG?
I'd say this is okay. This is fine for them. They still are looking for that rubber band. They're looking for it to snap. And now Nats looking for a big play in mid. This should set up for the next turtle in about 30 seconds. What I am looking for, though, gentlemen, is when Echo decides to turn and find a solid kill. They've gotten kills, yes, but only off of back-end trades. And they're putting a lot of it on Aqua. Once they get Emma and once they get Irad, that's when really the pendulum starts to swing.
And swing it will, for sure.
And hopefully they do find those targets. It's RSG right now. They're trying to play it safe. Look at that. The 1v1 prowess of a Yuzong. You can never truly underestimate it. Especially with 100 strike.
Man, oh man, Sanford's going hard. And now, because of his lack of targets here, he flies straight up into Irad, forces the NetherRealm as well. Emma's gonna join the fray, but Benny's here as well. JP could be low. KarlTzy with the turtle. They're shutting it out, they're flying it out, and Emma's gonna go down. Light!
He's out for blood!
He's out for blood right here for the decimate and the double.
And that's just KarlTzy finding the targets that he wants. And now he's short 1v1 here. Benny versus Nats. Who's gonna win it? Looks like nobody.
Nope.
Both of them just run away.
That's a default. But I hate it when I'm right. What did I say? They're looking for the rubber band to snap, and indeed it did. Taking down Irad, taking down Light. First death for that roamer, but something to note here, look at the damage dealt by Aqua and Irad. I think Echo's also learning on the fly. They've also figured out that, hey, maybe we've been sitting underneath NetherRealm, and we've been sitting underneath the Appraiser's Wrath a little too long. They were more mobile in that last turtle fight up top.
Yeah, and look at the item build coming in here for KarlTzy. An early blade armor, and I guess some components to core items that he usually needs, and that's all he actually wants. It's 2-0-2. A lot of the physical damage that RSG could throw could be deflected right back to the Raiders.
Yeah, that Fury Hammer actually just helps out in your early game damage.
Yep.
So you want to keep that as long as possible.
It's not a cheap item, but just the same, it does so much.
Yeah, penetration, huge.
Yeah, and now in the top lane, big fight brewing here. Aqua able to fend off some minions, but Light might just find Sanji. Already uses out the Shunpo. And look at the Benedetta just clearing out the mid lane wave again and again.
I love that our cameraman already knows something's going to happen.
That's just playing a different game.
Yeah. Absolutely. They know that, you know, this guy's going to be doing some crazy stuff. Let's keep one guy here. Literally, you're on Nat's duty.
Yeah, because right now what Nats is doing is he's been trying to preemptively clear the mid lane wave so he has more time to clear the bottom lane wave. And in turn gives more power to RSG around that top lane side of the map. So that's just a lot of macro decisions here for Nats.
Yep, and this is, in essence... Oh, there's a kick!
Huge kick here, and of course the Black Shoe already expended, but that's a pretty good trade here, I would say, for Echo. They could force this knowing the Way of the Dragon is not available.
All right, I was saying, any time that RSG force Echo to respond, they're winning, and now they're clashing in.
Yeah, it's a huge response here. Sanford trying to fight back. Nats looking for his target. Dives straight into the 5-man of Echo. Look at Nats right now. He has to dive on out of there. NetherRealm activated by Aqua. This could be bad. They're using up a lot of their big ticket skills. And it does. It is snapping like there's no tomorrow. Chase is on for Echo. Nats is on the side, but Lord is super low. Can he take it though? KarlTzy slow and steady wins the race, gets that the Lord rather up on his sleeve.
Crucial Lord secure for Echo. They did however, just get 1 kill, but still a big objective to boot.
All right, what does this convert to? Well, of course, you're looking at Benny Cutie going up against Eman here, about 500 gold. So that's about 20, 30 seconds that you'll have an item on ahead of your lane mate. Looking at Carl Teasy, though, again, it's slow and steady, but so far, the damage he's dealing, especially with the decimates, it's getting better and better. So they can learn from this. They are adjusting on the fly. Nats, he's slowly becoming just a way of life for Echo now.
Yeah, and now Sanford diving in with Black Dragon form, providing some zone out for Echo, a 1k gold lead, and now that's the first turret going down, but Nats all the way up top, already making a way for RSG.
All right,
Just nasty.
I take it back. Nats has just full-on changed from just, all right, look at me, into becoming a full-on rogue. He is mischievous. He is rambunctious. He's done more than just clear waves. He's starting to take turrets.
He's a little boy.
Yeah, he's not asking for attention. He is demanding it.
Exactly. There's a difference. And now, even if the fights don't break out because of what he's doing, he's happy because he's permanently affecting the map.
Yep, and the turrets that he does take down, the waves that he clears super fast, it's a lot of value for RSG. It's what keeps them alive. It's literally the duct tape underneath the sinking boat. Or
Duct tape. Nice.
Duct tape, yeah.
Not a very effective way to fix a situation, but...
But you know, it keeps the boat floating.
Exactly.
But only for a little bit.
We haven't sunk yet.
Yeah, and that's what matters for RSG. They're buying time for Eman to finally get all the items that he needs to go all in against Echo. But Echo, they still hold a 1k gold lead. And Sanji still having a great game here, 100% KP.
Very tight game so far. Only 1,000 between these two teams.
All right, now we have to weigh the options that Echo have because Nats is really a huge thorn on their side. He is literally the hangnail in your left toe when you're wearing a nice pair of rubber shoes. He is just that last bit of chips in the bag and you just can't reach it.
Yeah, that one last potato chip down the bottom of the can.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
him.
the last French fry at the bottom of your table as well.
There's the parking slot you didn't see and then someone just pulls up into it.
That's Nats.
It's so annoying. And that's enough for him to actually give RSG the advantage.
And get a almost 50% win probability.
Right, more than.
And that's off of a 1k gold lead coming in from Echo. Irad does taunt Carl TC, but I feel like a fight won't really happen already here in the Lord Pit. They're going to wait for things to happen. That's what I feel.
This won't be a 5v5, at the very least 4v4 on the Lord Pit, then a 1v1 on bottom.
All right, here's the fundamental truth of the matter. Whenever Sanford has to respond to what Bendetta's doing, whatever Nats is doing, RSG's winning. Because they need Sanford. Sanford needs to be in the fight. The Yu Zhong gives so much more to a fight.
And look at how quickly they're going at it. JP gonna go down without activating the Minoan Fury. That is going to be a 1 for none. It's 4v5 right now. Lord is up for the taking.
And now a 4v5 scenario. Sanford expending that Furious Dive. And now 3/4 AP for the Lord. Benecutie trying to deal a bit of damage here. Half HP on the Lord. Nats zoning them out. And Emad, quite the brave 1-1 there. But Carl TC and Irad now fighting it out, juking it out near the Lord Pit. Half HP, Lord Alexo on 1.
Straight up onto the fight here is going to be Nat. Sanford as well. Black Dragon form activated. Down goes the Netherrealm as well, keeping RSG alive. And that's a kick going over straight into Sanford. He's still alive for some reason. Someone take this guy down. Well, Benecutie is on the back. He's having a heyday.
All right, 1 for 1. Carl for light. And now JP's back to the action. All throughout, look at that. Well synchronized top and bottom pushing in. Nothing comes for free, not for RSG.
Oh man, still anybody's game. Immortality pickup coming in from JP. Now he could be a bit more tempting to hit for RSG. Less more of a risk for him to go in the front lines as they wait out the Lord once again. Carl TC already back in this game. Gonna walk all the way. Eman, what's happening, Eman?
Oh my goodness! Eman! For nothing going down here. Echo so proactive on the Lord take.
Oh no! Look at Nats down bottom.
Oh,
He's splitting.
He's answered by the Yu Zhong though,
All right.
but will it be enough?
Okay, the fight
Fight
continues.
goes on, happening right now on the Lord area. JP up front, Light looking for a way, looking for someone to make his day.
That's
Carl
it.
TZ taking Lord though.
They gotta concede that. And Echo, that is just situational awareness. They are omnipresent. It's like they're already aware of what RSG wants to do. So now, RSG is forced to evolve. I'd say RSG can't pull the same tricks anymore. That's it. Nats splitting the map. They have to add to their bag of tricks.
Yeah, there's like 2 people that cannot die in a Lord fight for RSG, and that's 1-1 and Irad. Nats could throw his body in front of everybody, and that would be okay, but Eman, different story. Eman getting a free death in the hands of Echo is not something that you want to see if you're a Raider. Now the Dragon, Sanford already in front of 3 people here with the Lord pushing down, and look at the back line.
And looking at it, Light, my
Whoa!
goodness! He used up everything to try to stay alive, even the Nether Realm of Aqua. And it's gonna cost only a sliver of health here for this inhibitor tree.
All right, as usual, they send back Sanford to try and defend from Nats.
He's buying so much time, and the time is RSG. Time for RSG is the most valuable thing that they can have, because after losing that Lord fight, once again they have to cook it up. Once again they have to send Nats in other lanes far from where the action happens, and they have to buy time, and time is what they need for chances. And when the chances come, they can't mess it up.
Okay, here's the thing. I think for now it's worth it for Nats to push this and keep going, because Echo hasn't done what Echo needs to do to actually stop Nats from doing this so easily. They have to start pushing these turrets. Look, there's still that tier 1 up top, and then that tier 2 down bottom. If these go down, if Echo are able to push these in, Nats' whole split push situation doesn't come as free, doesn't come as easy.
That's true.
Then he's forced to join the fights.
He's gonna have to do extra work to push out these waves on the sides,
Yeah.
right? So that's something that maybe Echo could kind of think of here right now.
I mean, I'm sure they know, they're aware of this, but it's not as easy. It's easier said than done, definitely.
Absolutely.
The cameraman has extra duty right now, just watching over Nats, as you said earlier. But look, interesting pickup here coming in from Carl TZ. Early winter truncheon on the hands of Carlito the Great.
What was that?
Yeah, it's for the 1-1. It's for the crossbow tang. It's definitely a threat. Again, they respect how much Eman can do with it. So if Carl TZ can come in, if Carl TZ can bait out the ult with those stacks, then he will willingly accept that ult and then press the button.
Super duper early full-on tank mode here. I think he might get rid of that Fury Hammer soon as well.
And then grab an immortality.
Grab an immortality, go for the buy and sell mechanics, and right now Echo with I would say still a very relevant gold lead here with 2K. We have not yet went to the point where everybody has all of their items. The Lord spawned already an evolved Lord, and now Carl TZ will be the one holding it on for the side of Echo.
Yep, they have a slight lead here with this pull, the positioning of the Lord. Eman props himself up into the Y bush. Oh, spotted.
Nicely spotted there, obviously, but then they will also suffer some damage while a fight is also happening on top side.
Yep, it's a 4v4 in the Lord pit and a 1v1 in the XP lane. Urad will be pulling it to the side of RSG and Eman. He has to be careful with his positioning. He goes forward once again. Sanji on low HP. Now Eman has to regen quite a bit as the Lord dance continues.
Eman playing this so I don't know, proactive here
Yeah.
with this 1-1. He's playing with fire, but he's getting away with it.
Yeah, he's walking on very thin ice, especially for the fact that Echo are rocking 2 Purifies, not just for the CC, not just for the possible pulls or kicks from Light, but also from those weakness points. But wait, look at this!
Speaking of weakness points, will that be propped up here? It's going to be Benny Cutie going down as well. Sanford could be close by as well. 4v5 here. Aqua, does he have the Nether Realm? Yes, he does. He's going to be all so fine with Nats pushing up on top side as well. That turret could be going down sometime soon.
Oh, that's disastrous. Carl TZ loses out on his purple, and that top lane inhibitor almost goes down. Not to mention, the worst of them all, Benny Cutie goes RSG. That's why Eman was so brave. That's why Eman was putting himself where he needs to be.
And Light didn't even burn a flicker. That is insane coming in from RSG. They find the target that they need, and it puts them back in this game with that Evolved Lord.
procced all the weakness points, and they got ahead. Now, Echo is in full-on turtle mode.
Yep.
Now we're waiting for this big push because this might just be the one to send us all the way to game number 5. Top lane about to be crushed down by the Lord. That's mid lane turret gone. The inhibitor's about to be crushed as we speak. RSG goes in for the bottom lane first. Fight not yet happening. Top lane will be going down as well. Only the mid lane inhibitor turret remains. A minute ago it was the Echo's game, but right now RSG is knocking in their base.
Very negligible goal lead here. This could still go either way, but RSG, they're making Echo work for it. Carlteasy is there up front. Electro Final Blow already used up to clear the minion waves. And the defense is going to happen here with nothing too crazy activated for Echo.
All right, RSG knows, especially Echo too. They know that if they forced it and they eventually got down the inhibitor, it may have cost more than just a couple of lives. So they don't want to suffer that. They don't want to get the clap back, especially again for RSG. This is match point. They could get eliminated if things go wrong.
Yep, and we know that Echo loves to defend and is a really good team in terms of defending big situations like that one. Look at the items. Everybody already has the items that they need because we have reached the 60k mark almost for Echo and RSG at this point. Just waiting in for those one final item for the roamers. But overall, this is already whoever wins the next team fight territory.
Anti-Keras there. The last item that's going to be here for Carlteasy. He's probably going to swap that out for Immortality once he uses the Winter Truncheon. So he's definitely going to be worth it to go straight up front here. JP, super duper low, procced up already with the crossbow of Tang. He's going to be forcing it up. Sanford flying in straight to the face. Carlteasy as well. Backline's pretty secure still. Benny front work here. But he's going to get chased down as well. JP going to fall, but Eman will as well. Who's going to be ahead of there? Sanji! Oh my goodness, Nats and Light are super duper low!
Woo! And look at the plays coming in from Sanji. 2 crucial kills.
And he has yet to die, did not spend his Purify, and still has his black shoes up. Oh, this mid lane prodigy doing work. Something to note, folks, this big trade, JP did not get that last tick off of the Minoan Fury.
Yeah.
If he did, this would have been disastrous.
Yeah.
One more look at this fight.
Down.
It started off of him too, by the way. It started off of him, obviously trying to bait something, pulls off the buy and sell juggle, and then hits the Winter Truncheon, and then comes back in for the fight one more time. And then here we go. There's a big knock-up, and they're looking for one more. Dies in the hands of Eman, but I think that was just enough time for Sanji to do just the magic that he did.
And now we finally see the value of the Winter's Truncheon, and now Sanji looking for Benny Cutie. Can he find him? He gets kicked!
Oh, hunting him down though, but there is going to be an answer as well. Benny Cutie, he's diving on, but going to get chased up. Knock up by the Lord. That could make things 50-50, but still going to go over to Carlteasy. Oh! Oh my goodness, that was insane! Nats is going to fall. Where's the Benedetta now? Irad and Eman are all alone.
That's a huge man advantage for Echo. They have a Lord coming out in about 2 seconds, and they are staring down a 4v3 defense.
The San duo going huge for that fight. A 3-man knockup coming in from Sanford and Sanji bursting them all. Now a 3v4 scenario. Sadly for Echo, they don't have their marksman, but they do have that man advantage. They can just go all in if they find the target that they need.
Can they push this though? That's a big question. Irad, Eman, and Aqua are close by. It's going to be very close, ladies and gents. It's a full-on 3v4 with the Lord in tow. Irad's the first target to go. Oh my goodness, Eman, he's on the back. He's trying to get the attention, but that could be it. It's the end. Echo are the ones to triumph here.
And this winning moment is brought to you by your